Ave Regina,
Mater misericordiae, vita dulcedo, estes nostra salve.
The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Jesus appeared to the 11 and said to them, "Go into the whole world and proclaim the gospel to every creature. Whoever believes is baptized will be saved. Whoever does not believe will be condemned. These signs will accompany those who believe. In my name they will drive out demons. They will speak new languages. They will pick up serpents with their hands, and if they drink anything deadly, it will not harm them. They will lay their hands on the sick, and they will recover." The Gospel of the Lord.
On this feast of the conversion of St. Paul, there are several factors that we can meditate on and learn from. One of the very striking aspects is that of the passion and seal of St. Paul. The passion was greatly reflected in all aspects of his life, in his preaching and in his writing, in his dealing with the Gentiles and their cause of faith, in his aggressiveness against anything that caused scandal and harm to the church, in his uncompromising attitude towards anything that endangered his relationship with the Lord. In all these, we see the passion and seal of St. Paul. Some of his writings in the letters reflect this aspect of passion and seal. If you look into the letter to the Corinthians, chapter 9, you will see, "Woe to me if I don't preach the gospel." Again, you will find famous saying, "I count everything as a loss for Christ. My preaching become in vain if I don't live for Christ." And my preaching was a demonstration of the Spirit and power. We need to ask ourselves, is my Christian life filled with the passion and zeal? Do I burn with love for God and His kingdom? Does the Lord and His will come first in my life? It is easy to often remain on the theoretical dimension of Christian life. Many times we have many discussions and deliberations about faith, but don't involve ourselves in spending time in prayer daily or living a life in the Holy Spirit and being guided by His presence. Many times we hear many Christian talks or read many books on Christian life, but hardly makes efforts to grow in Christian virtues or to improve our sacramental life. Many times we nurture doubts about Christianity to know more, but fail to humble ourselves, to grow in our relationship with the Lord and loving Him more. The Feast of Conversion of St. Paul is a mighty reminder to all of us to live our Christian lives passionately and zealously. And this passion and zeal can come only if we allow ourselves to be thrown down from the height of self-righteousness. St. Paul had to experience this falling down His self-righteousness had caused him to persecute everyone who professed Christ and to eliminate them, to be blinded to Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life. That self-righteousness gone away once when Jesus interfered in his life and he became a new person. Even he received a new name and started to work for the kingdom and for Christ. Therefore, a fall from the height of self-righteousness was necessary for St. Paul. Sometimes it can also a requirement for our own conversion, so that, like St. Paul, he could rise to new life, a new lifestyle, by totally depending on the Lord. So, with much confidence, we can declare later in our life, for me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain, like St. Paul. In our lives, we also will experience many moments of falls, troubles, hardships, rejection, misunderstandings, humiliation. In the face of all these, we need to see everything is the design of God. Everything is the plan of God. When we realize that we will not have any hesitancy to follow Jesus, and we move forward with our convictions and our deliberations, let us not be discouraged. Rather, rise up in all such situations, totally depending on the Lord. May the zeal and passion of St. Paul inspire all of us to live in total dependency on the Lord.
Regina Celi,
Letare